What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Come on and take a ride with me. Fasten your seatbelt and get ready for an awesome adventure. What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. I hope everybody's doing well. I just want to say thanks to all my new subscribers for joining, and hello to all my old subscribers. Hope everybody's doing well. But if you know me, then you know Houston, we got a problem. Give me just a minute. Okay, I'm back, much better. But today we're going to be talking about depression. I think it's a great topic. A lot of people, I believe, are depressed and they don't even realize it. So some good content. Hope you enjoy. I'm out. Peace. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is sadness. There are several reasons for a person to be sad. I'm going to go over a few. Having trouble at home, having trouble at school or work, or feeling pressure there, losing a loved one or a friend, being ill, or caring for someone who is ill. And let me tell you something, as far as caring for someone who is ill, I know a few people who had to care for a loved one who became very sick, and that will cause you to feel sad. It'll bring you down quick. So, food for thought. And also, I want to go over the acronym SAD, SAD. It stands for Seasonal Affective Disorder. And let me explain that to you. It's a type of depression that happens during a certain season of the year, most often fall and winter. Less sunlight and shorter days are thought to be linked to a chemical change in the brain, and this is what causes that. This little fun fact I wanted to share with you. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about, which is definitely a red flag, when you stop enjoying things that you used to enjoy. So if you see someone that used to like playing video games and all of a sudden they just stop doing it, or they like going out partying and they just stop, that's often a telltale story that something's wrong. So keep that in mind. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is eating habits. If a person that usually eats a lot and they start eating less, or you don't necessarily have to eat a lot, you could just not be eating at all. Another red flag. It could be a sign of depression, and you want to get that checked out as soon as possible. So if you know someone that's eating less, be sure to look out for them, because that could be a red flag and it could be a warning. Crucial point. All right, this is a good one. If a person is not resting or sleeping too much, it could be a telltale sign that they are depressed. So I think most people suffer from not getting enough sleep, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But speaking of depression, let me go over a few causes of depression, just a few. Could be brain chemistry, genetics, stressful life events, or medical conditions, like, for example, diabetes. Those are just a few. All right, and we're going to move on. All right, we're going to be talking about loss of energy. That is definitely a sign that something is wrong, especially if it's a person is usually very active, like playing sports and going out and doing things, having fun, and all of a sudden they're just too tired to do anything. A lot of times it could be because they are sad or depressed. So you don't want to take stuff like that for granted. It's definitely a red flag. All right, up next, we're going to talk about feeling worthless. Let me tell you something. Low self esteem, especially if the person is usually positive and uplifted, and all of a sudden they start making derogatory statements about themselves and how they just sad things, things that they usually wouldn't say. And you can tell that they're feeling different from what they used to feel, red flag. Please do not ignore these red flags, because you could be the one that saves someone's life. And the person could be you. Remember, you have to let someone know. No one can read minds all the time. So it's good to express yourself if you're feeling a certain way. And hey, it may be even good to talk to a stranger. Sometimes that works as well. All right, we've come to the end. And the last thing that I'm going to be talking about is thinking about suicide. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of people that that have thought about suicide, and you probably don't even have a clue. It's more prevalent than what you think. So this is a tough one, y'all. At this point, a person is giving up. So if you see someone and it appears like they've given up, and let me say something, sometimes people will also throw you a lifeline, throw hints. If they're talking about killing themselves, do not take that for granted, okay? That could be a lifeline, and you could be the one to save that person's life. So if you're depressed and feeling down, just remember, there's always light. You just got to hold on. We all go through our lows, but we have highs too. And hopefully you have more highs than lows. But your mindset plays a big part in this. You want to think positive thoughts, and that's the key. I mean, it's not a fix all, but it's the foundation, in my opinion. So if you see someone talking about, like I said, killing themselves, and sometimes you can have that depression look, that suicidal look. It's just a look they have. And if you see someone that looks different, acting different, you want to reach out to them or to a loved one so someone else can reach out to them. And like I said, you can possibly save someone's life. In conclusion, we've talked about sadness and depression. Depression is a common mental health condition that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and changes in how you think, sleep, eat, and act. There are several different types, but always remember this if you don't remember anything else. Depression is treatable, usually with talk therapy, medication, and sometimes even both. Seeking medical help as soon as you have symptoms is essential. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. So remember to keep your eyes open for anyone that is giving you any signs of depression, and reach out to them. And like I said, maybe you can be the one to save someone's life. Today's message is a good one, and I hope it makes you think. I can lead you to the water, but I cannot make you drink. And that's today's message. I'm out. Peace.